Hi, I'm Mike Darda with Century 21. We're in Punta Gorda today to talk about Chinese drywall. I have this home listed with Bank of America. It's a foreclosure and we just discovered it has Chinese drywall. So come on in, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so we're inside the house with Chinese drywall. The first thing we notice as soon as we come in is a strong smell of sulfur. It smells like rotten eggs, so that's your telltale sign. I mean, we smelled it actually just walking up to the front door. And what is Chinese drywall? Well, it's drywall that's usually imported from China, not always, and it emits a very high sulfur content, 100 times more sulfur content than regular drywall. To give you an idea how that impacts the value of this home was worth $80,000. Soon it was confirmed it had Chinese drywall. It's now worth in the 40s. Now, one way you can check for Chinese drywall besides the obvious smell is you start looking at plumbing fixtures, electrical wiring, and air conditioning. Now make sure the power is shut off at the breaker before you do this, because it is dangerous. You could get electrocuted. But if we look at the outlet, you can see in a picture here I've included with this video that these are highly corroded. And that's just from the sulfur in the Chinese drywall. Okay, so here we are in a house that's only 5 years old, and we can already see corrosion on the plumbing fixtures. We looked in the garage and we saw that the air conditioning, the copper tubing is black. Even the plumbing fixtures under the toilet, the copper has turned black. So this house definitely has Chinese drywall. Now, we just observed that the bank spent over $1,000 on getting air samples in the home to actually legally prove it had Chinese drywall. But you can do this for free yourself just with these tips. Now, what happens next? Well, first thing, if you have a home with Chinese drywall, you want to contact an attorney. There's legal reimbursements that you may be able to get on lawsuits that will help you remediate the home with a minimal cost to yourself. The insurance companies generally are not covering the cost of remediation, so don't count on that. If you make any repairs, like replacing an air conditioning coil or fixtures that are corroded, don't throw them away. Save them as evidence that you had Chinese drywall and had to make repairs as a result of it. Contact the property appraiser's office. You can get the house reappraised by the property appraiser where its assessed value will be zero, thus lowering your taxes totally. And then the other thing you want to do is consider moving out of the house for your own family's health, because there are serious consequences with health. People have had bloody noses and respiratory problems, and you certainly don't want to put yourself or your family at risk that way. So now that you've discovered you've had Chinese drywall, what do you got to do to fix it? There's a lot of debate on remediation, the proper techniques. Now, for health and safety purposes, the health department, HUD, they say that all you have to do is replace the drywall with non-Chinese drywall, obviously. They say you've got to replace all the electrical fixtures, and they say you should replace all safety devices like the smoke detectors and that type sprinkler systems for fire, those kind of things. But true remediation goes way beyond that. These cabinets will have to all be replaced because they're holding that sulfur in them. These appliances are going to have to be replaced because they're all corroded, just like the air conditioner around the home, for example. There's a debate whether the wiring should or should not be replaced. A good remediation will have the wiring totally replaced in the home. Even the flooring, the rugs, vinyl, wood flooring absorbs the Chinese drywall sulfur, and if you don't replace it, you're going to have the same odor and some of the same problems. So if you have any other questions about Chinese drywall, you want some advice on what to do if you've discovered it, or maybe you'd like a buyer of this home, you're an investor looking to buy Chinese drywall homes, there's some potential for returns there, give me a call. I'd be thrilled to share with you the opportunities that lie in investing in homes with Chinese drywall. Thanks for watching.